Hello YouTube, this is galacticmarine501 with another Transformers review. And today I'm going to be reviewing possibly my favorite Transformer of all time. Long Arm, I mean Shockwave. Well, anyway, if you don't know, Shockwave impersonates an Autobot in the show. And this is his tank mode. I for one think, here, let me scoot back a little bit. I for one think the tank is reminiscent of Megatron's tank mode. I mean, he even has the little horn things in the front. Coincidence? I think not. But I really do think that this guy deserves to be on par with Megatron, because he is that cool in the show. I mean, not only does he fool literally everybody and take out about 6 main characters, but, actually he doesn't take out 6, he just takes out Jolt, but still, this guy is pretty darn cool in the show. Actually, I'm going to show you both of the alt modes right now, just to get them out of the way so I can transform it. That was obviously Shockwave's Decepticon alt mode, because it was the tank, but you can also modify it slightly into... Here we go, we gotta transform the face actually for this to look proper. And there's the crane, and you flip the two guns back in. Here we go, and then this is like a mobile crane type thing for Long Arm. So yeah, it doesn't change that dramatically, but the change that does happen actually looks believable, and it looks like a guy could pull both of these off at the same time without having to change his parts up completely. So yeah, now I'm going to transform this guy, and I'm actually going to show you them in alternate order, and I'll show you the transformation like in the face and the chest gimmick when I transform him back into his Shockwave form. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to pull that. Oh no, wait, Long Arm is the short one, so I push these in there and then pull the legs out. And yep, his feet are actually, they go to the detail of even making his feet different. I mean, when I saw this guy in the show, my first reaction was, oh my god, this guy is awesome, I want a figure of him. Then my second reaction is, I'm probably going to get 2 figures of him. Meaning that I was thinking that we were going to get a Shockwave figure and a Long Arm figure, because I didn't think that Transformers was going to do 1 figure for the both of them. And I was wrong, in fact, and I was pleasantly surprised when I walked into stores. I'm like, oh look, it's Shockwave. Now I gotta find Long Arm, and I turned around the package and I'm like, oh, found him. So yeah, that was a pleasant surprise. So yeah. There. Oh no, wait. Yeah, his shoulders are the ones that are set in a lot like that. But anyway, here's Long Arm. And as you can see here, let's brighten this up a bit. There. Okay, but as you can see, he's actually pretty darn cool. He looks sort of Autobot-ish with his... Let me not block the camera sensor. There, he looks Autobot-ish with his face, with his sort of good guy-looking face. And he's sort of got a good appearance to him. But all in all, when he transforms... One second. Recording. It's 54. Okay. Yeah, I have to go to bed soon, but yeah, that's my mom. Want to say, Mom?
What?
Will you say a few words just so they know I'm not messing around?
Hello.
Okay, yeah. Probably could hear her. Okay, so yeah, anyway, back to the review. I really like this. The only difficulty is the crane on the back is supposed to be like that. However, if you pose it at the wrong angle, then you get kind of a giveaway there. Because they had to go and sock the Decepticon logo onto the head of the cannon, which is also the back of the crane, which means that it's the part that you're going to see. But anyway, so now to transform this guy into Shockwave, you pull his shoulders out to give him a little more muscle. and it also makes his body bigger. Then you take these things in the shoulders and flip them around, revealing these red plates. Then you take the back of the helmet, this part here, and then flip it down. Actually, you may do that for long arm too. I'm not totally sure. This is quite an old figure. Then you pop the waist right here and right here. Then you give him his crazy bow legs. Now you pull this whole unit down. Oh, shnikey. Oh, nope, that can be fixed. That can be fixed. That's another thing that I have to say that Transformers is really good for. In the places where they know you're going to try to pull something too hard, they make it a snap-on off joint. So like you can snap it off and then say, "Oh, I did that wrong," as opposed to breaking it off and saying, "Oh, I did that wrong. Now I'm never going to be able to do that again." I think Armada was the last series where they did not do that perfectly, and actually I remember this. Hopefully this kid isn't subscribed to me and I bring back the memories to him too. But anyway, yeah, it was in the car when I was in about 5th grade. Hotshot was my favorite Transformer from Armada, and so I let my friend play with my Hotshot for a little while, and what happened was he had a cannon that rotated up on the back, and he completely destroyed the cannon. He thought he didn't know it was totally automatic, so he tried to pull it out, and he ended up pulling the back axle off, and that couldn't be fixed. So anyway, yeah, now that I've done the hands, which actually I should have showed you. Anyway, for the hands, you just spin the hands around, then you pull these claws out, and they can actually pull out individually. Or I like to pull them both out at the same time, but he does have individual claws. And then you take the crane, actually. The crane actually has transformation. Then you pull the crane in, which flips out his cannon. And you're not done yet. You have to make sure this is level, first of all. Then you take these two little pieces and then slide them out, revealing like rail guns or something. I'm not sure exactly what they do. I don't remember. I don't know if he actually uses them in the show, and I'm going to go with this arm. I think this arm is show accurate. Not totally sure. But anyway, so now you have long arm in like a destroyer odd mode. No, that's not actually a mode. You flip this little insignia, and it's on a spin joint, so you can flip it over, turn it into a Decepticon logo. Then you pick his head up and basically pull it forward and up. And then that flips the long arm face to the inside. You get an all black face, and it actually meshes pretty well on mine. Don't know about anybody else's. Like a little faulty paint application would totally doom this feature, because yeah, it would. If you show off white, it's not going to look as good. So anyway, then you flip up the antennas, and there we have Shockwave. Shockwave, I have to say, for not being in so many episodes, he's definitely one of my favorite Decepticons. Primarily for the fact that his appearance is so reminiscent of Armada Megatron, first off. I mean, look at this. How is this not a flashback to you? Okay, hang on. One sec. There. Now it should be a flashback. I remember the cannon was on this. No, wait. He can be a flashback, but you need to do something else. There. That's how Armada Megatron's cannon worked. Like that. The cannon came around the side like that. He has a one-up on Armada Megatron, in my opinion. He can actually take the cannon and use it without having a midget transformer have to hook onto his back first. I'm referring to Minicons for those of you who don't know, which were basically midget transformers. I wish I had one right here. But yeah, so the Armada series to me made a lot of sense, but then again, not a lot of sense. That's another thing you're going to find. You're going to find that his antennae don't like to stay exactly on par. But, so yeah, this is Shockwave slash Long Arm, I guess you could say, but Long Arm was technically his alias, so yeah. But it's a terrific figure, and the Decepticon logo looks good there. However, I think I'm probably going to be covering it with a little electrical tape if I'm ever going to display him in long arm mode. So yeah, just so you don't have that little dead giveaway there. But yeah, I have to say, for looks on this guy, I mean the back is rather kibble-y. I mean, you've got nothing going on. It's mostly just screws and bolts. But for a quadruple transformer, and with all the modes being significantly different. I mean, like, nowadays they do have some quadruple transformers, such as in the Power Core Combiners line, which I really want to pick up one of the Decepticon. I don't know why I like Decepticons more. I guess it's just because they have a lot more dynamic evil characters. And I guess I'm just evil like that. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I'm thinking of picking up one of the Decepticon teams, and Dark Blast, I think his name is, but he's basically a larger version of one of the old minicons that I really liked. So, yeah. And his minicon turns into like a battle axe, then a little gun, then a little armor thing, then a little robot, then a little vehicle. But the little but the modes are so similar. I mean, it's like you for the battle axe and the gun, you just fold the little things out, then he holds the barrel of the gun, and that's the battle axe. For the robot, you just fold the little arms down and then fold this back up. There's not that much difference. And he doesn't have as much back kibble. Well, yeah, he does, but he's a minicon, so that doesn't matter. But you see, the thing is, this guy, I think for being a quadruple transformer, he's allotted a little back kibble. Sorry I went into that whole spiel, but yeah. I mean, so yeah, I have to say this guy's one of my favorites. If you want to see me do any other reviews of not Armada, but animated figures, I'm thinking of doing Blitzwing, but if I do Blitzwing, I can't do fully Blitzwing because I did lose the cannons. So he's going to have to, I may make custom cannons or something. I may like super glue pipes onto there because they were just pipes. So yeah, I'll see you guys. This is galacticmarine501's /JacksonWolfXia out.